Hello, everybody, and welcome to the IEM Sydney North American semifinals. It is INTZ versus Swole Patrol, a very exciting game. Joining with me today is Brett. How you doing, Brett?
Yeah, doing good. Should be a good matchup here in this best of three. Is well, already the B play going to come out and a couple of kills going the way for each team. So. Wow, the bomb is going to go down, and it's going to be a 3-on-2 retake situation here for INTZ. Bomb's going to go down. Still got Vanity and Food still in the side here for Swole Patrol. One player coming in from tunnels, two players from the B doors right now, and there is going to be yelled out. Going to get a nice entry kill into the retake situation. King going to get KNG going to get the final one, and there we go. It is a retake. INTZ going to take the lead 1-0.
Done, and I'm finally connected in. Look like they managed to hold this pretty well. So going into this, it's not a big deal if they lost the pistol round. Swole Patrol, they can definitely come back into this. But already investing into an AK into the second round. How are we feeling about this?
Force blind. Look, I've seen Swole Patrol do this several times, and they managed to pull out some good deagle shots and stuff like that. You got Marquis on that AK-47. Look, it can be done, but you never know what's going to happen. So we'll just see. Obviously, they're going to play out. They're going to take this one a little slow. A minute 30 left on the clock here. It's still no damage done so far. A little pop flash towards shoulders. Cello going to see if anyone is there. It's going to be Destiny to take a fight with Marquis, but here comes four players pushing out towards A-Long right now for Swole Patrol. Destiny tagged out at 23 HP. So, I mean, this is still a doable round. If they can get on this A bomb site, it's wide open right now. But, of course, Swole Patrol not committing just yet.
Chip damage on the Marquis, not a big deal. But Destiny with the flash, able to rush in, take out Vanity. Looking strong for them right now. Still just hold on to it. Still not out of the realm of possibility. Like you said, the Eagles could do some serious damage. But KNG from top, they got double kill, nicely done. Oh. Looking pretty good. Food is all there's left. Perhaps.
This guy's feeling it.
Yeah, Food actually got two deagle kills. Just saying, going to get the bomb down. So some extra money here for Swole Patrol when it comes to the next round. Both players going to be coming up from this A short position right now. Destiny still bagged with 23 HP remaining, so this is still a very doable round right now. So here we go. It's going to be Destiny coming in with a kill onto Food. Food not watching the angle, expecting both players, or at least one player, to come towards long, but INTZ going to make it a 2-0 start, and well, money still for Swole Patrol. They could definitely still buy into this one. It's only going to be Vanity who's sitting at 3,300. The rest of the other players are 5k or more.
Yep, normal for the third round to be the buy round and see how things work out. Now, with a little bit of money to invest into such, we'll see how this works out for them. Getting Swag onto that ob is going to be very interesting to see how they go about this. Do they go for a B push or an A push? Or how do you feel about this going down, Brett?
Look, they're probably just going to go for the standard default. Just, sit across the map, see if INTZ get, a little aggressive anywhere, and, maybe try and punish them for being that, that little bit aggressive. Just at the moment, it's all just about, just trying to get some information, trying to take over a certain part of the map.
They did make it a little bit of expensive of a round last round for INTZ, so Swole Patrol off that. A well-respected team right off the bat. That's a good kill, taking out KNG. But are they aware of the second player that's right by him?
Yeah, Cello is that second player over towards A short right now. It's still going to be Marquis, who's just waiting behind the mid doors. They're going to flash out towards long, so they'll take long control right now. Now we're going to see another two players. It's going to be Destiny and Cello, but Marquis just watching this angle. Surely they might be able to get some information here, but Destiny finds ahead of Marquis. 4-on-4.
So close and even. Smoke some flashes, but they're just going through. Looks like Cello's ready. Already takes out Vanity, and they drop the bomb right now. Not the end of the world. They could pick it up right away and go for the plant. Food's able to take out Destiny. Nicely done. They will be able to go a nice of a closed plant, and it is looking like this is a round for Swole Patrol, unless Dan can do anything about it, but...
Should be able to pick up the kit in front of him as well, so he's going to have that kit, so save himself a little bit of time as we got Swag watching out towards A-Long Food, watching the push on the ramp right now. And nice headshot Food with the 3K. And there is Swole Patrol's first round.
Absolutely didn't have to go aggressive in any shape or form. Just let the enemy come to them. Very solid stuff. And I mean, they getting that double kill and also taking out KNG right away at the beginning made things a little bit awkward in mid. So nicely done for Swole Patrol being able to take control of the situation. And now we have a game on our hands, Brett.
Yeah, we certainly do. So the MP9 and just a pistol bite. There's a nice shot from Swag onto Yell. It's going to be Yell taking down Food. It's going to find Zan 5-on-3. So it's just the pistols left here for INTZ as well. That's going to be Destiny. He's going to take down Vanity. They will retrieve that weapon, but it is only a Mac 10. So bomb going to go down for the... I only believe this is the 4th time. They've gotten the bomb down every round so far.
Yeah, it's certainly most impressive, and that's definitely going to make the difference economically in the long run. And also on top of that, they've made these rounds very expensive. Like, INTZ was able to win 2 rounds, yes, but they lost about maybe between 3 to 4 members. So these have been certainly close rounds for them. And I mean, Swole Patrol's keeping them on their toes. And right now, just going to take them aggressively towards spawn. Roughly about it. It's not looking like this is going to be INTZ round at all. With just CZs to their names, it's going to be very much an uphill battle for that.
Yeah, Swag picking up 3 kills in that round, and of course holding off the push coming in from T-Spawn. So they're going to be tied up once again here at 2 apiece, and it's going to be another. It's just going to be another eco. In fact, just the 1 flash on INTZ right now, and they're going to have a team damage there from KNG. Going to stab his teammate Yell. Not ideal, that's for sure.
No, it's not ideal, but it's okay. This wasn't really that most of expensive round. They're probably just going to go in there, see if they can maybe damage the economy anyway. They do manage to get food, but that's probably roughly about it. Less crazy with KNG, but nope, there's just going to be straightforward. Swag from a distance will take them out, and I mean, now we're going to see what they can do with a little bit of money to their name. Do you think they could potentially tie this up, or do you think Swole Patrol has a pretty firm economy right now and a good loadout? I mean, they have so much more utility to their name.
Yeah, every player's got a good bunch of utility. They've maxed the utility out. I mean, it's too hard to say early on, on how things are going to go. Of course, this this is Swole Patrol's map pick, so I mean anything is possible. Right now, you see 3 players over towards that upper B section on the map. No one on B here for INTZ. In fact, it's going to be Zan coming in through the B doors just to shoulder peek that one. But at the moment, yeah, they're just they're playing they're playing the standard default. But you see Swole Patrol, they're actually starting to walk through onto the speed bomb side, and it's going to be Zan to find 1, finds 2, but can't find a 3rd.
Well, it certainly is great value there, though, for Zan, now giving the man advantage, and also some situations is waiting at Dart, but Marky able to even this out, still 3 for 3, but they looks like they are going to go for the bomb plant, but that does give them information. So
that's a big kill. Yeah. No one else is on the speed bomb side. You've got Marky who's coming in, who was playing from that mid connector area right now, but he's going to find it. He's going to peek out. He finds 1. Can he find the 2nd off the bomb? But no, it's going to be Yell who gets that one. 3 apiece. Well done to INTZ. They get the successful retake.
Very successful retake indeed, just lining them up right there, and just unfortunately, very interesting that they actually didn't drop any utility on there, just trying to smoke doors, and that could have been very huge for them to be able to do that, because they wouldn't have been able to get that double kill that lined up for them so well. So, I mean, that was just an interesting play. Didn't use too much utility, tried to take the site, just kind of rushed right in there, and that was very easily punished, Brett.
Yeah, certainly was Zan picking up 2 kills with that AUG. But once again, it's another full buy coming out here for Swole Patrol. Flash out towards A-Long, so they're going to look to get early A-Long control. But of course, no one out there just yet for INTZ. So they're going to boost 2 players up towards short. And we're going to have KNG, who's just sitting just in front of the ramp. They're going to watch for that A-Long push. There goes Molotov from some interesting to note to you. If you're gonna win these matches, you need to have all players firing. As there goes Swag, he's gonna take down KNG. So that's the AWPA gonna be down now. We see the rotation here coming out from INTZ. Also Vanity yet to get a kill, and we're into the 7th round.
Build battle right now for even just to keep the tie going on, Swole Patrol has been kind of breathing down their necks every time. And like you said, they've been able to get the bomb plants as well. Been playing it pretty safely and passively, getting a good trade right there. Som able to follow up and still have that advantage. They're going to be able to rush on to B and just get this bomb plant right away. Cello just kind of just in this situation all by themselves. Do they try to go for the save, or do they just try to see what they can do? They didn't have much on them, but weren't even able to get the save. Solom just living on one more health, and Leech just right back into play for Swole, Brett.
Yeah, and it's a reset as well for INTZ. Of course, 2 rounds ago they picked up the round win. They had, I think, 1 or 2 players survive. One actually might have been 1 player, and then of course they just they lose that round. So you know, the economy reset is going to be done for INTZ, and well, if they force up here, that'll be a double eco. But even if they don't force here, I mean, they could buy next, but it's not going to be the greatest of buys. Once again, you know, they'll have little to none utility.
And I mean, we have seen people work with little to nothing and still come out with the greatest of rounds. But like you said, these weaponry, really Solom's the only one that's going to get probably up close and personal with the Mac 10. The rest is just sort of able to keep a fair distance, and that does make it a little bit difficult for the non-Deagle players. The CZs are just going to have a little bit of a hard time. Destiny does manage to get a kill onto Som, so that's a good way to start out the round for INTZ.
Wait, Frog, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice Deagle shot. Once again, 2 players boost up. They did go for that. They did go for that force buy, the pistol force buy. And so even if they do lose this one, it will be a double eco in the way of double eco for the INTZ. And well, Swole Patrol, if they do win this round, they're more than likely going to go up. You know, a 7-3 scoreline here in the the first map. And once again, this is their map pick. So you know, it's very crucial if they're going to want to take out this best of 3. And move on to the closed qualifier for IEM Sydney. It's important that they must pick up their map pick.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge, and there's nothing much left. Andy just gonna go ahead and just clean it up, hang out by car, and now Swole Patrol very firmly in the lead. I think maybe still hard to say whether this first half is theirs or not, because we are gonna see. But how do you feel about going into this? Do you think INTZ has been investing wisely into these force buys and such, or do you think maybe they've been a little too aggressive and need to sort of step back a little bit?
No, I think they're doing everything they can at the moment. You know, they're just they're sort of playing on the go and just seeing what's happened. You know, you're not seeing too many force buys come out. You know, of course we're only 8 completed rounds in, so at the moment it's. You need to establish that economy if you to gain any sort of control on the CT side. Look at the 4-man stack towards A long. There's Som going to find 1, Som going to find 2, Som going to find 3, Food's going to find 1. Quick mop up here. Yells out left in a 1v5 with a USP. A Zeus, no armor. Good luck, son.
Huge. Try to see if they can find any results with that. I mean, interesting that they also, I just noticed, have a taser.
Well, he invested
Trying to
200
go for
in
the
it.
save or get an exit frag.
Yeah, he's taking down here in about 3 seconds anyway. He does a bit of damage there onto Som. He's now got the Zeus out, but not that AK-47 should reign supreme. They're going to send Som in first with that Mac 10, looking for the quad kill. There's the Zeus, so he gets his investment money back, and the Mac 10 goes down, but there it is. Swole Patrol, they take the lead 6-3, and now we'll have another buy coming out for INTZ.
Buy into INTZ, and economy's going to be a little bit wonky for them. It's just going to be kind of risky. I feel like the playstyle is maybe just a little too aggressive, or maybe a little too hesitant, depending on how you look at it. But we'll have to wait and see. 2 players in B, 3 at A, nobody at mid. But we'll see if they can just sort of pinch them out at mid. Maybe they're trying to let them go there, but it looks like and try to maybe bait out at mid and just go for B rush.
One thing I'm just noticing as well, the utility damage so far after 9 rounds, between both teams, we're having a total of 30 hit points done in utility damage. Of course, that might be just a little bit more now, make that 36. So, I mean, that's not a whole lot of utility damage done, but, you know, the flashbangs are certainly on point.
They're just gonna go all along in their sweet time, flush out whatever CTs are there so they don't get outflanked.
Swole Patrol gathering up towards a short run now. Of course, you've still got KNG, who is sitting on the ramp with that AWP. Looks to potentially cover him off, and well, they've even got the chance to maybe, you know, even jump down into CT, but you know, there is a player down into CT already. KNG may have just spotted the head of one. Look at Mark E going to push down from middle right now as KNG finds food. So that's a nice opening kill. Destiny finds one towards A long. KNG going to find another. 5 on 2. KNG finds a triple, but it's all left up to Mark E. Can't do it. Zan takes him down, and INTZ, all 5 players surviving in the 10th round. They're down just by 2 more rounds, 6-4 in favor of Swole Patrol.
Out looking very much good for Swole Patrol at the moment. They've been just so patient with their plays, dropping utilities, and being very tactical about the way they've been going about things. Moment looks like it's still again setting up, waiting, trying to maybe try to push something into it. Gonna go ahead and drop a couple incendiaries, slow down the push, and just get set up for whatever Swole Patrol has going for them right now.
They've still got a fair bit of utility as well. You know, does Swole Patrol? You look at the utility for INTZ. They've only got 1 Molotov, 2 flashes, and the HE grenade left. And you know, there's still over a minute left in this round. So you know, Swole Patrol can, you know, really start to bait out this utility, or what little of what's left of INTZ. They should be able to, you know, use their raw aim power to pick this one up. And there is a flashbang going to come in, but Food wasn't blinded. Takes down Cello. We've still got 1 player up on the scaffolding. There goes Marky. He's going to take down Zan. But look at that. There is Yells now. He's going to pick up 2 kills, but quickly traded.
Goes for the bomb plant. This is once again another. They've been super consistent with these bomb plants, by the way. It's just been very cool to see that Swole Patrol has been consistent in that, whether they have won the round or not. They've always prioritized that, and that bomb plant money has really helped them just sort of go through this half rather swimmingly, if you think, Brett.
Yeah, it's, you know, they're doing everything they can, but you know, it's Swole Patrol, you know, with that, you know, that 3-4, even, yeah, it was almost a 4-man push, might have been a 5-man push at the start of that round. Of course, that little pop flash did come in from Zand, who was sitting on the rafters up the top there, and just it was unfortunate that, you know, for INTZ that Food wasn't blind. Of course, you know, that really saved pretty much 2, even 3, potentially 3 kills coming out for INTZ. But you know, once again, Swole Patrol going to reset the economy onto INTZ.
Another reset, another buy into it. Do you think at this point, since the first half is almost done, do you think they should continue just force buying like the way they have, or maybe just try to go for a slight save of any kind? They are going a little bit aggressive right now. Live damage. He managed to take out Sam with a nade. Oh my gosh, that is the lineup. And I just think I just caster cursed this, Brett.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was a beautifully placed Molotov, and then the nade coming in as well. So, I mean, Swag now in a 1v4. I mean, we've seen do some, you know, real crazy stuff with that AWP.
Okay.
He's gotten 2 at the moment. Can he find the 3 more for the 1-on-5 ace clutch? I mean, like I said, he's got the potential, you know, to really, you know, really break the spirit here of INTZ. He doesn't have the bomb though, so I mean, that's probably the only thing not going in the way of Swag.
Getting them 1 by 1. He still has a little bit of time to work with at the moment, though.
He's got just under 50 seconds right now. So, I mean, he's already found 3. But yeah, as you said, you know, these players right now, they've just been
Dude, this guy's
peeking.
doing so much damage. I love it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, peeking one by one. But yeah, it was a nice little double peek there from INTZ.
Takes a village. Take down Swag. So good on them. They still did their best they can, and it's so impressive that they made a very expensive round for them. They do finally get around the board, but they're still 2-round lead for Swole Patrol. Economy still very much in their favor to buy back into this, and they're just been popping off really. A good amount of utility coming in from INTZ though. A lot more than we saw earlier, and they might try to go for another rush like they did earlier, or will they try to go a little more passive? Maybe they just think that's works only that one time. But falling back does have the information, a little bit of damage.
Yeah, throw a second Molotov, little pop flash there to blind up Destiny. Of course, Destiny, the sole player over towards this A-long area, but I'm going to see Som on the other side of the smoke. Of course, they won't be able to see each other. Of course, we've got the courtesy of the X-ray and the old mini map to where we can see where everyone is. But it's going to be Destiny backing away. Another slow round, some more utility out towards this A-long area. A couple of flashbangs as well.
Already catching Som off guard. Looks pretty... Or, sorry, not Som, but Destiny. Som catching Destiny off guard, excuse me, as they go ahead and take that frag. They're just sort of bouncing back and forth, just trying to find CTs before they commit to a point. Looking like going through mid. They are able to find Marky. Oh my gosh, they managed to drop the bomb as well. Huge stuff from Zan.
Great stuff. Picked up 2 kills as well in that, with that SG. We've also seen...
Did you just jump cat? 2 metal?
Seen Chillin also pick up a kill with an AK-47, but it's still a 2-on-3. And I'll tell you what, Swag and Som so far, he's had a fairly decent game as well. He's picked up 11 kills. Swag sitting on 13, so very, very still doable situation here. Especially if Swag can get this rotator coming in, which happens to be Cello, and there is the first kill. So now they know one player with an AWP is towards A-long. Like you're going to boost one up.
Dude, I just win.
Great potential, but also, ooh, Swag finding Zan. But, I mean, still, time is kind of still on inside because they do have a couple of defuse kits to their names. And they get to the... Oh my gosh. All right, well, looks like Som's just going to hug this point as long as they can. And Sal might be able to catch Som off guard, but... Be the case, they get the information from the fire, and that is going to be it. Another round on the board for Swole Patrol. 2 more rounds, looking very good. They could even potentially very well get into the double digits with the amount of force buying that INTZ has been going. The economy's not been super strong for them.
It should be crystal clear right now. If they want to end this half at at a potential 9-6, that INTZ really shouldn't buy anything here, knowing that. They've only got, between $2,000 and $3,000 at the moment. You save one round, you save this round, for the final round. Give yourself a chance at a 9-6 half. You force by this one, you lose this, you stay down the barrel of a 10-5, and then, your T side, has to really be on point.
Dave, 9-6 would be a nice half, and as this would make them, it would make it a lot easier for them to try to make it a closer game than would be. So
we've got 3 players towards a short at the moment. In fact, they are going to be just with some pistols, USP, and the P250s. As Chiller going to find one. A nice shot from Marky onto Yell. And now it's a 4-on-3 situation. We might see one player. That's going to be Zan, who might push through the smoke here. If he just shoots. Now Vanity gets him through the smoke, so well done. Nice pick there from Vanity. That's only Vanity's 2nd kill, and we're in round number 14.
Super strong, able to get a couple kills off the board. It is coming to near the end of the first half, though, so not but looking like pretty much Swole Patrol. What does INTZ have to do in the second half to make this a lot more closer than it is right now?
Win the pistol. win the pistol, break the
Yeah,
economy.
that's true.
and make sure that, you know, Swole Patrol don't have a lot of players surviving. You know, if INTZ are going to have those round wins. Of course, 9-5 Swole Patrol, 4 rounds clear as we go into the final round of the first half.
How much utility? Flashes, couple of smokes, not a lot of armor though. Alright, a little bit of chip onto K and G. Full patrol, looking very strong.
So early damage done to K&G and Yell at the moment. Of course, both tagged down to just a little shy over 70, but K&G is going to find that pick onto Swag, and that's a big kill. Now we're seeing Vanity, who's going to cross over onto the site. Cello does a little bit of damage. Some now, very little HP. Destiny takes down Marquee, but that's going to be Som to take him down. One player over towards. Nice shot from Som. Nice little one tap there. Trying to impersonate Scream.
Yep. And at the moment, I mean, with this, there's so much utility to the name of Swole Patrol that it was pretty much locked down. Just a good use amount of the smokes, and now we got a 10-5 lead. INTZ, not necessarily the good first round that they would like. First game, excuse me. But we'll see how they go. Maybe they can win the pistol following and start just building up that momentum from there, or at least go for a slight save in the second as opposed to maybe going for a fourth. Actually, they won the pistol last time, didn't they?
Swole Patrol picked it up.
Oh, they did. Okay. Well, I thought they like got the bomb plant, but didn't win the round.
Yes, yeah, you're correct. Yeah, INTZ picked up the pistol because they had a 3-on-2 retake. Yes,
and because they went for the AK Deagle for Swole Patrol. So
yes,
don't know. What happened then? Because they won those 2 rounds, and then Swole Patrol came in clutch.
Well, we go pistol round in the second half. Of course, Swole Patrol, they have a 10-5 lead here on map number 1 of this best of 3. Of course, the winner will go on to the closed qualifiers. They've got a kit on Vanity. He's also got a couple of flashbangs as well. Once again, some mid presence here for INTZ. We'll see where they go. But now, of course, going to go the B split at the moment. Smoked off. Nice shot there from Yo. You can see the Swag and Marquee each find a kill. Cello going to find one as well. Cello going to find a second. He should get the play. Yes, it looks like we're going to have a 2-on-2 at the moment. Of course, all 4 players in the server that are left here on this B bomb site right now. INTZ looking for their second pistol round in the game. Of course, Vanity a walk in and going to get his head ripped clean off his shoulders. 10-6. And I'll tell you what, I'm sure we're going to see maybe a save. But then again, it is Swole Patrol. Anything's possible then. Just going to see Swag with a scout. So no, they're going to force back up.
Unique investment, but fair enough. Like you said, Swole Patrol, they sometimes just know how to make things work in their favor. But at the moment, a nade's going to come in huge amount of damage onto the Cello, but I don't know how much that will do in the long run as they just lost Vanity. So
well, it is the MAC-10s, and no doubt I'm sure we'll see those MAC-10s be the first point of contact in this round. Of course, we've already seen Cello pick up a kill onto Vanity, and well, Vanity, 3-10 after 16 completed rounds. There's a nice shot from Swag. That's going to take down Cello. Looking to do a bit more damage right now with that scout. With the AK of K&G going to find one, looking to find a second player towards short. Will do. Zan's going to find Marquee. So now it's Som with an eagle. He's got some head armor behind that as well, and there's every chance that he might be able to pick up 1, maybe 2 kills if he can get this first headshot on the back 10. Going to find one, won't find a second. There we go. INTZ once again, they've converted, and they should. Now I say should loosely because it is Swole Patrol. INTZ should have a 10-8 scoreline after this round, knowing that, it's just going to be some pistols here for Swole Patrol.
Keyword should. And right now, not investing too much. They do have a couple of flashes and a nade to their name. They're just going to go ahead and drop it, see if they can hurt the, They're just heading right now over to see how they do. Just maybe try to take a couple of guns with them. They do manage to grab an AK for food. And that lasts long enough. Oh, okay. Like, we're gonna see INTZ just go rush over onto the side of B and just get that plant. I mean, they do have a couple weapons now. Food, swag, but I don't know how much that's gonna last for them. I think they're just gonna go for the save, maybe get a couple exit frags. They do manage to do it, so they made it at least an expensive round for them, so that's good.
Yeah, they'll get 3 kills and they'll save those.
This guy's tripping, bro.
Just waiting for Swag. Swag was actually looking for that AK-47, so they'll be able to save those AK-47s. Well, there's 2 weapons that they don't have to buy into the next round, so that'll be good for Swole Patrol. Of course, it is crucial that they need to stay alive.
I think you should just talk. I don't know.
That pit right there.
Well, they do, Brett. What do you say to that? They stayed alive. Now it's winnable.
Look,
Certainly can save a good amount of money.
Yeah, but there you go. Save either 31 or 31.50, depending on what they drop for their teammates. So you look at both 31 and 31.50 as well. They each bought an AUG along with an M4. So of course you see food. Yeah, he's sitting on 3,500. Vanity 2,400. The rest of them are below 1,000. Nice shot.
Hello.
Yeah, K&G. Must have thought he was Gordon Ramsay. He got burnt alive in the kitchen.
Oh. Kitchen nightmare right now for the side of Swole Patrol as they managed to just get a couple of kills. Nicely done coming in from Yelzow. That does have a little bit of damage onto them.
No, but I'm just
bombs back at spawn, but
not gonna.
I mean, they've still kept this pretty even for them, and this has been like one of the first times Swole Patrol in this second half been able to buy into it.
Yeah, well, Yelzow 2 kills over towards A long, and Vanity just jumping down. He's gonna find one. Went to pick up the AK-47, with just 13 HP. He stays with the AUG instead. Now it's gonna be Swag left to hold this one. Look at Cello, gonna jump down into CT, find Swag, but Som traded that one out. And look at Yell, potential.
Oh, they're lining up so well. Yelzow finds one. Does he find the second though?
He's trapped. He can't go anywhere. But
he dropped the flash.
Yeah, he was fully blind. Almost, that was close at a tag. You tell you what, he's playing with fire right now. Speaking of fire.
Yeah, why does he go around? Go for a flank or something. Just gonna send the molly? What are you doing? Oh my god! Swole Patrol is nuts!
Yeah, that was a weird round. I'm not gonna lie. That's some funny business going on in this server. Hey, 11-6 Swole Patrol going to pick up their first round on the CT side. Of course, they got a 3-round buffer. And look at the money. Although that INTZ picked up the first 3 rounds, there's no money. They've just, and that goes back to 2 rounds ago when Swole Patrol, they killed 4 players. They lost the round. They saved those 2 AK-47s and then they got 4 kills in that round. Now we're seeing INTZ really starting to pay for that one. Here is a solo AK buy along with a MAC-10, 2 CZs and a P250. Not looking good for INTZ, but with K&G on that AK-47, I mean, look at Yelzow as well. 17 kills. Swag 21, Som 20, Food on 16. Jeez, these guys are really on fire in the server at the moment.
Yeah, they are. And honestly, also on top of that, Swole Patrol has been able to deny a couple of bomb plants, which may not seem like a big deal, but like you said earlier, Brett, when they were able to get the bomb plants, even if they didn't win the round, that money would carry over, and it's the long game that they were thinking about, which is absolutely huge. So, the fact that this is happening right now is kind of like on the other side, pretty much, where Swole Patrol is able to deny a couple of bomb plants, has made investing into every round when they lost a player very, very expensive.
Oh wow, Som just doing a bit of damage there. Swag gonna find one, but here comes Marquis from the fence there. He finds 2. Wow, it's all left up to K&G here. Now in a 1-on-4, fully blinded up. He's running out of bullets. gets the headshot on the marquee, but
Oh,
Vanity says, no more funny business. And Swole Patrol, that was just an unbelievable amount of utility over towards that B bomb side. The meat grinder lined up, and Swole Patrol have their 12th.
that is fungus. Whew. That I just was so taken aback by the reflexes. Sometimes CS:GO players, you think that like, God, it's just so good, masterful plays, just really good stuff right there from Swole Patrol. And now we're seeing pretty much a save coming in from INTZ. They have to save if they really want to try to close this round. Swole Patrol's just kind of been one step ahead of them every time, just economic-wise as well.
Yeah, they've got a 4-round buffer, of course, and they've certainly got every chance at making this a 5-round leader. So we're going to see Vanity. He's going to find one. So Vanity slowly starting to get his act together and just find that a few more kills. Of course, these are eco kills, but hey, doesn't matter whether they're eco kills or rifle gun rounds. As long as you got the kills on the board, that's all you need. Just getting the information for his team. We've still got Swag on the A slope at the moment. Of course, going to be backed up here by Vanity. So Swole Patrol going to leave mid open. There is Chillo. He's going to be taken down by Swag. Food's going to come in, find one. Vanity will find one as well. And there is Swag getting the final kill. 13-8. 2 rounds. Make that 3 rounds away from picking up map number 1. And of course, their map pick here in this best of 3.
Yeah, I also didn't invest too much into utility, and this is pretty used. The best of 3, yeah, this is looking very much like Swole Patrol's going into it. Just really good stuff, and also the fact that they were very, not respectful, but just sort of playing it very safely is kind of huge. I cannot believe it. That is so amazing from them that they've been at least just like playing it safe. They don't care if like INTZ's saving or not. They have just gone through what they know as like routine, and that's very good on them to be able to do that. Not be too aggressive or not overextend is a very huge thing not to fall into. Tunnel vision, if you will.
Yeah, that's something that's some people whether you did in the server and whatnot, but you're just trying to those entry frags, they want to get in there, they want to open up the round for the team, for their team, and potentially get that opening pick and put their team in good stead for the rest of the round. But Molotov towards a shot right now. Swag going to drop down from the ledge, as we've still got some heavy presence here for INTZ over towards this A short. In fact, going to be 4 players going to be grouping up. Meanwhile, you've got Swag who's just waiting over towards the car. In fact, he needs to hit this shot. If he doesn't hit one of these shots, this is going to be very tough for Swole Patrol. They're going to retake this one in a 5-on-5 situation. Oh, the fake, and look at this.
Oh my
line them
Lord.
up, line them up, and send them back to Brazil, ladies and gentlemen. The meat grinder, that was unbelievable.
Well, if they have to go back to Brazil, at least it's very, very, very as beautiful nature and stuff with food, closing it out. And this is I would dare say actually winning that round was almost like winning match point in a way.
Yeah, well, now look, INTZ, I mean, they've got a choice to make. Do they go for the force buy and and play for a win here in map number 1, or do they just go for the pistol buy? None, doesn't matter. KNG's bought in fact, someone else has bought an AK-47 for KNG, so they're buying into this one. They're just going to play for the win. If they realize if they don't win this one, well, they're going to go on to their map pick, map number 2, which is going to be Mirage. And of course, if they can win that one, it'll send us into Inferno for the decider.
Well, what is Inferno like? What is this win rate? Is a good map for Swole or INTZ?
I think INTZ are about 50-50 on it. Swole Patrol, we haven't really seen too much. According to the HLTV stats. But look at this, short presence once again for INTZ. Last time they did this, they rotated back towards middle and just got absolutely obliterated. So I don't think they're going to make this same mistake yet again. Here we go. It's going to be Swag with that first death. In fact, it's going to be KNG to get the opening kill. I'll get the bomb down. They're going to go planted for short. Swole Patrol now. One man down in a 5-on-4 retake situation. But still looking at just 2 deagles in the hands for INTZ. But nonetheless, they, those deagles, they can be very, very deadly.
Yeah, and Time Bank is on their side as well. Look at the amount of defuse kits they have. And also on top of that, they still have more utility as well. They're just going on to the point. They have the information. They're going in. Nice nade kill as well. They've evened this out pretty well. They can pretty much lock down this site right away. With the smokes, they have the control of the fight. They managed to take out the last member. And this is going to be the match right there. We're heading on over to Inferno.
Well, we still got one more round to go. Surely INTZ going to come back and bring this into a...
Yep, that's right. I'm sorry.
into a 15-all scoreline to where we send it into OT, but double orbs, double orgs, AK-47 for Swole Patrol. There's still a good buy, so I mean, there's still definitely a chance because INTZ has still got 4 AKs. Have got an orb onto Yell. He's only got body armor behind it, so I mean, it's not going to pay too much attention. But there it is, Yell. He's going to open up onto Vanity Smoke, going to come off. As KNG going to look to push through the smoke. Some waiting on the other side of this one. In fact, there is KNG. He opens up on...
Bro, you literally stared at him.
Did I?
Yeah, it wasn't even like...
Just from playing immediately? Fair enough. My bad, I thought Swole Patrol already had 15, that was mine with that. But either way, right now, Food will take out Yells out. But the bomb's been planted, it's on the other side. They're all
You're not winning that fight.
over the place. They do have defuse kits, but they need to just go in now. But it looks like they're getting shut down one by one. And
whatever you do there,
that is an opening that INTZ has been looking for, certainly to fight for OT.
Yeah.
Wow, really good flanks right here.
Yeah, Chilla takes down Marquis now. Swag left in a 1v4. There's not much he can do, but hope that he's not going to get bum rushed and really lose that AWP because, well, look at the money. They're still going to be able to buy. We're going to have Food. He's going to be sitting at around 10k at the yeah, just under 98.50. They'll have enough to buy into this one, and they've certainly got a chance at closing out map number 1.
Certainly still do. Looks like they're going to still go buy into this. This is a very important round to them, and they have all defuse kits. They have a lot of utility as well.
All right, here we go. A presence here. A short presence. And it's a fast one right now for both teams. It's going to be Destiny. He takes down Food. We've still got Swag with that AWP. He's also got help here by Vanity. He's also 2 orbs playing on the A side of the map.
Not going aggressive anyway.
So INTZ still 6 rounds behind and could potentially be 5. We could almost drop this down to a 15-12 scoreline in just a matter of moments. But they do need to win this round first because they do win this one. Well, the money's not going to be so good for Swole Patrol going into the next couple of rounds, to say the least. And well, then they've got the opportunity. Nice little boost here. That was a sneaky little boost over the top of the doors towards A long, but a lot of damage done to INTZ right now. Here comes Destiny, finds one. Som quickly trades that one out. 4-on-3. Look at the rotation coming in right now from Swole Patrol. They're going to leave this B bomb site wide open. Last time that INTZ came towards the middle, we can all remember what happened as INTZ, they almost got sent back to Brazil, but they're going to get onto this B bomb site right now. One player towards window, that's going to be Marquis. He can stop this bomb plant going down. He's going to push into the site, going to find one. Looking to find a second, but no, Yell. He's going to take down Marquis. 2-on-3. KNG with the AWP finds one. Looking to find a second, but it's Swag now in a 1-on-2. Can he do it for the match? Or for the map, I should say.
He kills
See
me.
if it's possible. Don't know though. They're just kind of waiting out, seeing if they can get the information. They actually look like they're going for the save. I don't know how that necessarily a good idea. Will their economy be okay enough to buy into and try to close it out next round? Or are they going to go for a save here?
Well, it's Swole Patrol. Who knows? they could potentially force into this one and go for the double eco afterwards, or they could just, have the pistols, upgraded pistols behind, that AWP and, really do some more economical damage to INTZ.
Fair enough. We'll see how it goes for them. Oh, a lot of damage on the mark, and it looks like they're going for a slight save. See how it goes. Bit of nade damage. That's pretty good on them. Go towards long. Look like they're going for an A push. Right now, just trying to flush out anybody at car. Not to be the case. They will find out that they are all not hanging out there. They're just hanging out at B, mid, close to A. Nobody's car.
Marquee down to 30 HP, and just going to have a look at the utility damage here once again. As you remember, after like, what was it, 8 or 9 rounds, it was, only at 36. Now it's jumped up a bit. You're looking at, just trying to do some quick math here, you're looking at about around 300 marks. So, really stepped up here in the second half. Yells out going to find a kill on Marquee. So, once again, that will open up this B bomb site. Something that INTZ have been favouring the last couple of rounds. Smoke towards door and the window. Should be able to get in and get the bomb down as well. It's going to be the bomb plant. It's going to be Vanity taking down Zan. In fact, Yell down Cello. They're going to find a kill. Orb still in the hands of Swag though. That's big. They need to get the Orb out of his hands.
Swag is nuts on the up. Do anything. Sam's trying to find that.
Oh,
Oh,
God, I was in the worst position for
from
that.
all the way on the other side, able to find them. Guess they got the information. Teammates, but super nicely done.
You see where I was, bro? As soon as I walked in the door, they
No,
calmed
I
it too.
didn't see you.
Like, once again, for going for the save. I think they might be valuing this op a little too much. The op is an amazing weapon, but if it's really making you hesitant about your plays, then it might be hindering you a bit. I don't know. What do you think, Brett?
Well, it cost a crap ton of money to buy as well,
It does. It does, but
think about it this way: on your CT side, you buy your up 4750, and your armor there's another 1,000, so you're looking at 5750 plus your kit 6150. If you go for the incendiary, plus your HE, your smoke, and a flash, you're looking at a little over $8,000. At the moment, they don't have that kind of money. Of course, whoa! The Swag almost lined them up. It was almost a collateral incoming. Swag's going to get taken down. Marquee finds one before he's taken down. 3-on-3, and yells out.
Oh,
Yells out. He got him.
it's certainly something you cry out when you find a kill. See if they can still shut down this bomb site, though.
Look, they're already backing off. No money once again. Down 15. 15-8 they were down, and now you're looking at a 15-12 score. I did say that that it was more than likely going to be a 15-12 if INTZ could really break Swole Patrol, but they're still managing to hang on to this AWP, and they've done it for the past 3 rounds as well. So 15-12. Surely not an OT incoming. Man, this would be heartbreaking for Swole Patrol if they were to go to OT and lose. I mean, geez, you certainly wouldn't. That put a dampener on things.
It would. It really would. It's honestly any competitive style of anything doesn't feel good to lose. But I mean, at the moment we'll see how this works out. I mean, Swole Patrol, like you said also earlier, they can make anything work in their favor if they just know how to twist it a little bit.
Fast B. Sorry to cut you off. Fast B song.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Once again, they're going for what's working for him at the moment. As Zan gets over towards behind the car. He finds one. Swag going to find a deagle shot onto Destiny. 4-on-3. Swole Patrol. They're looking good at this stage, but they have been shut out of the B bomb site yet again. Oh, what a shot from Swag through the door. Zan, he was little HP as it was. And now it's up to KNG, and KNG gonna find one, looking for a second. Marquis going to come in from tunnels right now. Going to pick up an AK-47. Here we go. 3-on-2. Make that a 2-on-2. 2-on-1. Yells out. Can he do it? In a 1-on-1. Yells out. Looking to save his team. He's going to find it. Yells out. Saves it. Oh my God. Would you believe it if I said 5 rounds ago?
I gotta go.
How good is this?
I'm
What
out.
in the world have we just witnessed? The Brazilians. They are just living it up right now. Ooh.
Okay. Well, OT is very realistic at this moment, especially with a good kill onto Soam right off the bat. Ooh, KNG popping off, getting the double kill.
I'm done.
A triple.
I'm done. It's Swole Patrol. They're losing this map. I'm calling it. KNG.
Hold on, we gotta go
he's
through
popping
OT
off.
first, Brett.
No,
Don't be like me and called early.
Wow. Well, Marquis, if he's going to have any chance at saving this one, look, it was Cello who actually got outside of the mid doors already. I mean, they just caught Swole Patrol off guard so early on in the round. Of course, that opening pick, went towards INTZ and KNG. He just started popping bodies and shooting heads, and that's what you want from an AWPer. Picked up 3 kills in that round, of course. Now 15-14. Oh boy.
I don't know how to feel about this, Brett.
I'm just still trying to catch my breath from a couple of rounds ago, to be honest with you.
Yep, that will happen.
All right.
15-14.
Yeah, and once again,
Economy's not hot.
no, it's not. But they'll have. I should have a couple of M4s with some body armor, or even AUGs, depending on if they want to skip on the utility side of things. Of course, we see Vanity, 11 kills at the moment in 29 rounds. It's we're gonna write this one off as a bad map. But now we look at the auto snipers and yells out, swag, tag down, Marquis. Just irrelevant before the even round started.
Oh my
swag.
God.
He gets a kill on the
Okay.
Cello, brings it back into a 4-on-4. So let's think about this for a moment. They're just gonna good Destiny just pushing straight through the smoke, not even caring just what's on the other side, knowing that the CT's all over it. KNG gonna take down Swag. Look at Som. He's got that AUG. He finds one. He looks to find more. He finds a second. He's looking to find a third.
behind
Destiny food comes in. 2-on-1. It's all left up to Yells out.
I didn't know how to comment. Sorry.
Needs to pick up an AK. Does he close it out though? He needs to. He's the bomb us with them. This actually could be where Swole Patrol closes it out. I mean, Food is in a good enough position to just sort of be ready. Oh.
How about the trigger discipline, mind you? He let a couple of people get onto this B bomb site, and now they know where the last play is going to be coming from. So 40 seconds to bomb, wide open in this B bomb site right now. But it is Yelzao in a 1-on-2. He's got 100 HP. Vanity, he's low HP as it is. He's got the AUG, so it's all going to be on to Food if he can hit this shot.
Not gonna hit the shot, but it's not the end of the world. They do have a lot to work. They still have a little bit of time, but they need to go for this plant right now. Going for the pickup of the bomb. Shoots the door, doesn't find any results.
It's going to be no time.
Oh yeah.
Wow, 16-14. You can't ask for a closer game. Map number 1 done. Swole Patrol, they take a 1-0 advantage in this best of 3. We head on to Mirage here in just a couple of moments. With that, we'll take a quick break and come back with map number 2.
all eyes are on you. So give them greatness with Intel Extreme Masters certified PCs and notebooks and game like the pros. When you see the unique IEM certified stickers on the outside, you'll find high-grade components with Intel Core i5 and i7 processors inside. Every purchase includes in-game content and supports the prize pool of Intel Extreme Masters. Game like a pro, because the world is watching.
Prepare for combat. Go forth and conquer.
welcome back to the IEM Sydney North America Qualifiers semifinals. This is Swole Patrol versus INTZ. This all come down to this on Mirage. We saw one hell of a match, me and Brett. And Brett, how you feeling about this last match come down? Who you feel's got it?
So you flip a coin, pick
Yeah,
heads or
all right,
tails.
I got one. I got one.
I feel like
All right.
that's going to be the heads. Heads is going to be Swole Patrol. Tails is going to be INTZ. Look, this is a map pick of INTZ. So looking at the HLTV, they're at a win rate.
It's tails.
There you go. It's in 78%. I'm going to predict another close encounter. I'm going to go 16-12 score. And what about you?
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like honestly, it really does come down to a big old question of like if you're able to hold on to utility long enough, especially on A site, because A site really does require you to sort of flush out high ground and also just be able to just use smokes in a way just to be able to get those plants in very early on the T side. As far as the CT side, you can extend the site. You can use it's a little more of the patience. What I'm trying to say is basically what I'm trying to get at is that where are you going to use the smokes? Where do you want to try to invest in people? Like there's a lot of people that like to invest quite a couple of people in mid, and that does allow you to control it a lot. But how valuable is mid in the long run? You got to think about that, and then also I don't know. There's just so many factors. Oh, it's just going to be a good match overall, Brett. I could say a lot of things, but.
Yeah, I was just looking at some other results between not only Swole Patrol and Mars, they got beat by Singularity 16-4 on this map. So yeah, it's that wasn't the best of games for Swole Patrol. INTZ have beaten Singularity, so going off the previous couple of matches for INTZ here on the Mirage side of things, they've the last two they've won 16-9. So I mean, once again, it should be another similar sort of once again around that score. I did say 16-12, but look, realistically it should go the way of INTZ. But I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah, really, anything can happen, and we won't know until we're getting ready to go for our first pistol round. Swole Patrol will be on the CT side. INTZ will be on the T side. Who do you feel like regardless of teams? Do you think a team has an advantage starting on T side or CT side in Mirage right now?
It's one of these matches that really can go either way. Of course, it just depends on the teams playing, I guess. But to me, I really do think CT. I'll give CTs a slight little advantage.
That's fair. But it looks like, oh yeah, CT's right now, right off the bat, just hanging out under balcony and just gonna be able to take him down right away. Saw him with a beautiful amount of kills right there. Oh my gosh, right now they are denying the bomb plant. I mean, trying to boost, see if they can find anything, but they are just only gonna find destruction with the help of Marky and Food, and that is going to be a pistol round. Something to write home about, and they managed to hold on a defuse kit and a flash, and every little cent counts. So now Swole Patrol off of the good momentum right here, and like you said, CT start for teams on Mirage seems like a very good, strong place to be.
Swag actually went in for that knife kill on that final player. I mean, it would have been absolutely disgusting if he got it. But,
I saw that they were practicing the warm up.
Yeah, he was. Nice shot from Zan. That's going to be Zan taking down. Vanity comes in. He was a little quiet on Dust too, but now he's found 3 quick kills. Marky going to find Destiny, and Marky will take down Yelzow 2-0. Nice clean start, just losing 1 player for Swole Patrol in that previous round. And here we go. The buy going to come out in the third. Of course, INTZ going to have the AK-47s, 5 AKs across the board, but you look at the utilities, 3-4 smokes right now, and I dare say that I would have thought they would be going towards a.
Take that. And he's trying to get some information. Maybe get a little bit of that nade damage. Buy round coming in from INTZ. So They seem to drop utility a lot rushing into the site, but as far as trying to control the site with the utility, that's kind of a big... much after they drop it, when they try to get the bomb plant down and then hold the site afterwards. Drop it in incendiary, just backing off a couple players.
That was a good incendiary just then, in fact, because, you know, two players...
Beautiful.
Yeah, Yelzow and Cello are actually, you know, looking to push in from that underpass area. You can hear K&G, you can hear Vanity literally jumping around inside of the connect area. He needs to be careful because he makes too much noise. I'm not sure why he wouldn't be backing off right now, but it can certainly do a lot of damage. There is going to be Yell. He's going to get a kill on the Vanity, so that's a main advantage at this stage. A nice nade coming in from Swag. Not going to do very minimal, in fact, very minimal damage. I think just one hit point, and that was on to Cello.
Yep.
So Smokes once again going to make its way onto this bomb site. Not a lot of utility left for INTZ. It's going to be Swole, which are going to try and hold off this defense. Swag is going to get taken down by K&G. Here we go. 5 on 3, 4 on 3. Make that a 3 on 3. Marquis going to come in with that MP5.
Bomb plant. Ooh, they still have time on their side as well. Som and Food do have the defuse kits. As always, I like to bring up, just personal favorite of mine. Destiny does strong down though, but there it is. Food comes right around the corner. Is a 2v1, and Cello's not doing too well on health as well. So if they just go for it, oh, I think they're gonna try to close this out right here. Yep, there it goes. Nicely done.
Why you
Very
not hide
much
there, bro?
round going on over, and able to hold on to an op as well if they so desire. Yep, they're gonna go ahead and hand him over the AK, and now they save a lot of money on the side of Swole Patrol and also get the defuse. This is really just strong from Swole Patrol.
Yeah, a good start on their CT side, and that's exactly what they needed to do, and that's how they needed to start on their CT side if they're going to have any chance at, you know, picking up this map and, you know, really close this out in 2-0 style. But like I said, anything is possible. I really do favour INTZ on this map, but I mean, I've been wrong before, so wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, just again, the concern is that bit investments that they're going for. I really do like the idea of maybe going for slight ecos with weapons, get some more utility, because utility is just so useful on this map as well. Just be able to steer where the fight, where the team fight goes. Such a huge thing in this game, and just to have the strongest weapons. But if you don't have a way to flush out anybody on high ground, or you don't have a smoke that can take out lines of sight as usual.
Yeah, so we're seeing a slow round here. Once again, it's the AKs across the board for INTZ. Well, they're down 3-0 at this stage, and well, they've only got 2 smokes left as they're coming up to about the 45-second mark in this one.
Nice kill right off the bat. Oh, a couple of kills. Swag just popping off right now. I mean, with little to no armor. And armor ain't just gonna save you from that. Food could catch him off guard. There it goes. Drop the bomb. Gets both. This is so huge. Just huge. Big.
Yeah, it was big. It was big. Big play there. That's now Zand left in a 1-on-3. He's going to make his way back towards A-Man. He's going to opt to save this one. So Swole Patrol, they will get round number 4. So a good start on their CT side.
Take up the time going for his save. I maybe get a little bit of not even getting the bomb plant. This is like hurting them a lot, and this is kind of something used that we saw on Swole Patrol as well, is that earlier into the second half when they were on CT, they were able to deny quite a couple of bomb plants. And again, just that money that carries over from bomb plant stuff allows you to at least keep up with the CT side if you're on T side. But oh, just drops a lot of nades. Swag just takes a lot of damage, but all the nades in the world can't kill a Swag apparently.
No, you cannot. You cannot get a Swag done.
can't keep a swag down. Style to fly.
All right, there we go. 4-0, and well, there's going to be some opening up onto KNG. Smoke towards B, and well, there goes Yell coming in through the apartment window there. And Destiny looking to get the headshot onto Food. He will do so. Still one player over towards Short. They should be able to get the bomb down. Almost a TK from Zancello. Going to take down Simon, Marky, and Swag. They're 2-on-4, so in what should have been an easy round. Not so much right now because INTZ. Well, INTZ have a 4-on-2 situation, and I don't think the retake is going to be all that effective right now. Marky tagged down to 5 HP.
I could have went jail, to be honest. But fuck. I should have went jail.
Yeah, I think I should have ran a long time ago.
Safe. And an exit frag, apparently just catching Shell off guard, but that's a good way to out the game. Oh, does Zan find them? Yes, they do.
Well, they do not save anything. Ball's going to come out, so this should be a tactical timeout, 4-1 in favour of Swole Patrol. Now, if you've just joined us here, you missed map number 1. It was an absolute nail-biter. It was a Swole Patrol 15-8 lead. INTZ just absolutely bum-rushed them for about 5 or 6 rounds. They brought it back to a 15-14 scoreline, but unfortunately couldn't get the job done. And Swole Patrol picked up map number 1, 16-14 on Dust 2. Of course, map number 2, INTZ's map pick. And well, although they're down 1-4 at the moment, they're up against the light pistol buy for Swole Patrol. So they should be able to get the second round on the board.
What do you think made INTZ able to bring that back a lot more closely? They weren't able to close out the round, but they certainly made it a lot closer than we were expecting. What do you think caused that?
I think Swole Patrol just sort of been overly cocky and, just thinking that they're able to, to just sort of not giving enough respect to INTZ. But in saying that, INTZ just gone, well, you know what, if they're not going to show us respect, why should we show them respect? And, the 5 against 1 or 5 against 2 generally works in the favour of the team that has 5 or more. 5 on the site.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, mental game is also something to consider as a factor as well. So very. Was Marky the one on the Zeus last time as well? Is that just like a comfort pick for them? Oh my god, they managed to find a kill on that.
Managed to find a Zeus.
Oh my lord, the Deagles. Okay.
I don't know what's happening right now. Like
Brett, they're doing Deagle stuff. It's Deagles.
I did say this 2 rounds ago when INTZ won their first and said that, they shouldn't win this. And now I just said Swole Patrol shouldn't win this with Deagles and they're in a 4-on-2 situation. Surely not.
No. Andy's just gonna pick up an AK. Go back around A, but they're gonna find. Oh my gosh, what a useful pincer formation they just did. That was so smart of them.
They go from CZs and Deagles to 2 AKs, an AUG, and an AWP.
Got the kill on the Zeus as well.
Yeah, Marquee. And if we can bring the scoreboard up, let everyone know the score. So Marquee sitting on 7 kills, Food and Som on 6, Vanity 5, and Swag, who was absolutely nuts on Dust 2. He's sitting at 2 and 3 after 6, so he's averaging 1 kill every 2 rounds. Zan sitting on 6 as well. Destiny, who was a little quiet on Dust 2, 3 kills. Yell and Cello, both at 2 apiece, and KNG once again, who was just going insane in those last final sort of 5 to 6 rounds on Dust 2, just sitting on 1 kill. So once again, some of these players were absolutely phenomenal on Dust 2, but of course the map number 2 is a little different to start off with at the moment.
And just unfortunately not also getting those bomb plants is really hurting them. Just not a lot of utility invested, and they're just going in. They rush in. They do manage to take out food. That's going to be good on them. They could be able to pick up a weapon there. Able to do so. Swag working on what they can get. They did get a little bit of damage onto them. Dropping a nade just see what they can find. Looks like they're able to get a little bit on Yilzao. Dropping a lot of utility just to rush in and get on the site. Deny the bomb plan. Slow down the T side. Destiny readying for anybody to pop out of kitchen, and they will be able to get some. Are they going to be able to find any more? No, not to be the case. The bomb does get planted, though. Defuse kid is on their sides, but
Marky, okay.
But there's KNG stopping it, but there's the smoke. Nicely done. Forces KNG to see if they can find anything. Oh, they're going to catch him off guard. Might even try to take a shot through smoke. Not enough time.
This is an IQ play of 2000 right now. He may have just won this for his team. Oh, the nose!
Yeah, he did!
Oh, KNG in a
Right in front of
1-on-2.
their faces.
Literally pulled their pants down and spanked them on the butt.
Well, let's not get too graphic here, Brett. I say that with a game of guns. Knifing people.
5-2, would you believe? KNG, the mighty clutcher. As I said, he was having a quiet game to start this one off, and well, he's managed to pick up 4 kills now. So he picked up 3 kills in that previous round. So well done to KNG, and well, they're going to take this one a little slow. The double AWPs for Swole Patrol. Well, there goes Marquis with the Deagle. Going to get taken down by Yell with that Mac 10. So going to earn himself $600. Smoke towards a short site, I should say, right now. So we still got Vanity with the AWP with the quick scope under Zan, looking for another. Switch out to the AK-47. No, as there is a shot from Som. He's going to take down Destiny 4-on-3. So although that's Swole Patrol, they lost the first player at the start of this round. Vanity stops him up.
They didn't get the plan!
Oh,
They didn't get the plan! What the hell?
Vanity is nuts right now.
No! What are you doing? Wait, are you telling me they waited for the last second?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he jumped out of Palace and just went, you know what? Here we go. I'm gonna go into the
Screw
quick scope.
it!
Yeah, and then just another no scope, quick scope, all kinds of scope. And, well, now he's just throwing guns around for the fun of it. And some with the flank. Vanity with 3 kills. Just an unbelievable round. He single-handedly put Swole Patrol up to 6 rounds. Thank God I've got some water is all I'm going to say, because I'm literally out of breath. Match pause. I'm going to take a timeout too. I'm going to call it a tactical timeout.
Oh, a tactical timeout too. That was intense, wasn't it? All right, well, Brett, I don't think my heart can take this kind of stuff anymore. Man, this is semifinals, by the way, for a North American qualifier, not IEM Sydney itself.
Yeah, this is just to get into the North American close qualifier.
Yeah. So this is a qualifier for a qualifier. And this is the semifinals, not even the decider. Well, I don't mean the decider in the sense that this is not the closing match, but I mean like this is in the grand finals. Oh, this is the grand final. Never mind, I'm sorry. I'm an absolute idiot. I just came in here recently. Brett, save me. Make me sound smart. Maybe there's no save. Never mind. Just go ahead and talk about the game. Right now, already Soames could be found. Tactical pause seems to be what? Right now.
So how about that awkward silence? Look at Marky with 2 quick kills. Looking for a third. Marky's going to find one. Food as well finds one. And now we have Yelzao. He's going to be shot down and shut down by Swag. 3 players survive for Swole Patrol, 7-2. Not quite the Brazilian scoreline known as a 7-1, but close enough, 7-2. What can INTZ do to change this one? Once again, it's their money is not all that great. Maybe some pistols again. Maybe just try and look for a bomb plant, because at the moment right now, this is an INTZ map pick, and well, Swole Patrol, they are just all over him.
They are really. Oh my lord. Well, full save coming in from INTZ. Yeah, not much to report about. They tried to go for a bomb plant, but Marky just say no. Sorry, I'm not Vanity, but I can't let you plant a bomb. Around the board. Saving a lot of stuff. Saves a lot of utility as well. That means the economy is just going to be absolutely nice. Pretty much going into most of this rest of this first half.
I kind of feel like the last sort of 2 or 3 rounds, it's pretty much been the Marquee, Vanity, and Swag show. Poor old Som and Food haven't been able to sort of get anything done. And so we're going to see Food pushing, in fact, along with Som as well. So they're going to push right up towards the top and middle right now. Only one player on this A bomb side. That's going to be Swag, but he's playing inside a Palace at the moment. Going to get a nice flick onto Zen. Does he switch out to the AK-47? No, Marquee takes KNG down right through the smoke. Cello, is he going to take down Swag? Yes, he does. Yeah, that's a 3-on-3.
Did you manage to get the plant at least?
No, they don't.
No!
Food denies that one.
We gotta stop talking.
That nade, Som down to half HP. A beautiful nade there. Beautiful nade lob from Destiny. Well, Food once again trying to get another spray down. Trying to find some more food in the kitchen right now. Maybe getting some food for thought. As Food takes down Destiny and Marquee once again. He is just on a roll right now. 16-5, 9-2. Boy, oh boy, is this another Dust 2 lookalike at the start of this one. Can they replicate and do what they did towards the end of, you know, that first match on Dust 2?
Just so painful just to see these bomb plants get denied for instance, because I really do feel for them, because they could really use with just like few more $100, and that would be just so good for them to at least keep up. But they're just going for these slight eco rounds, going into buys with little to no utility. It's just kind of like it's all over the place for them right now. And it's just very difficult. And Swole Patrol's been doing a great job to make it difficult for them. And line up. Oh, but there's a good deagle.
Line up and line down. Line them up, lay them down. Vanity finds 2, but now 3-on-2 situation. They should be able to get a bomb plant here. Zan making his way into market.
Oh.
Little pop flash here coming in for Som towards short. So they're going to split this one up. Zan going to overextend there, trying to get some information. And Marquee punishing him for days. In fact, just punishing him for that one round. Well, 9-2 should be a 10-2 Cello. I'll tell you what, if he wins this one, he's an absolute god. He's got 12 HP and a deagle. I doubt it's going to happen, but here we go. He's done it off him!
What? Oh, what? Why did you go for the knife?
He actually got one click on him. Marky actually missed him the first time. Actually walked past, maybe give him a bit of a high five and said, oh, I'm just going to stab your teammate for a minute. But man, Marky just saved Som. Oh boy, what is going on? This is insane.
Please tell me INTZ is not like giving up.
Surely not. 4 AKs, AWP. As we're going to see some short presence here again. It's going to be Cello who does take Som down. 5-on-4 yet again here. For in so many times we've seen, you know, them open up into the early parts of the round. And unfortunately, it's just been trying to close out the round is where they're sort of, you know, going pear shape at the moment. They've really got, you know, this defense split up right now. It's KNG coming in from the jungle.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you see, you hear Vanity not very, very happy. Keep it PG, Vanity. Let's go. But hey, look at Brax.
They were gonna
Swag.
do something like this eventually. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
They're gonna play like this for the whole half now.
I know.
All right, well,
So at least I know where one player is, and that's going to be Swag, who's sitting inside of Palace, and Yell. We're going to take down Marquee, so 10-2 should be a 10-3 scoreline incoming, but you really can't count out Swag and Food. But just, you know, look at Swag, you know, he's all the way up at top middle now.
As it is.
They're trying to go for it. I mean, they can certainly afford to do so if they want to try it. They do have a little bit of time bank on their side. Try to see if they can find a result. The ARC not to be the case. Food is at like 6 health. Might try to get a couple extra frags. Nope. Looks like they're just gonna grab an AK and go for the save or something.
Now look at Swag gonna come in with the backstab onto Destiny. Try and make this a little bit more expensive for INTZ. Oh, almost that nade almost helped Cello in dying there, but man, 10-3. And you heard that you heard from Swole Patrol just then that expect INTZ to really do what they just did, show the heavy mid presence, boost the player up, and really not give a crap about how Swole actually playing in the final parts of these couple of rounds.
Yeah, absolutely. And, well, I mean, they certainly were able to afford to go aggressive, but holding on to that save, the economy's still doing okay, but that is a good way to go back into it. Swag does manage to get a kill, but it's still that man advantage.
God, I suck.
Oh my god, I thought Brax had me.
This is the end of Dust 2 all over.
That was literally so bad.
Pretty much. What's happening, Brett?
What's happening is INTZ taking a note from the Russians. They're just going to rush. They're just going to rush everywhere right now. 3 on.
Oh, and
it's a 3 on 2. I like. Just whatever. it's a qualifier.
Fair.
Who knows what's going on?
Who knows what's going on, indeed. Well, certainly, like, Food's not aware what's going on, as they will be taken out by KNG. Like, we'll see what happens. Swag is just going to go hold on to that op, understandably so. They're on the hunt right now. Just find Destiny. Or, sorry, Destiny seems they can find him.
Destiny certainly playing with fire without having a Molotov in his hand. He's trying to take on Swag and AWP up against an AK, and we all know the capabilities of what Swag is able to do with any weapon in his hand. 10-4, and after it was a 10-2 scoreline, INTZ have just gone, you know what, let's go back to what was working in the final, probably 5 to 6, even 7 rounds on a Dust 2, and let's just bum rush everywhere and not just, not give a crap about how they're going to how the defense is going to, sort themselves out. Food playing over towards B with an AWP all by himself. Swole Patrol, of course, watching and maybe expecting another A push as Zand. 2 kills.
Just fucking one bullet you behind me.
Yeah.
It's unlucky.
Stuff. Well, alright.
10-5 half.
Easy.
Well, tell you what.
Yeah?
Give Zand the ace. Just let him go in there and just roam around the map. He's up against 2 AWPs, Food and Swag. Just give him the ace. Just give him something to write home about for the moment. Make that 4.
Oh, he's working on it. Oh, but it looks like Food is... Oh! Okay, well, maybe Zan can still find it. Nope, KNG will deny it. 10-5 scoreline. It's not the end of the world. They can certainly try to build it back up. It's just going to be a bit of an uphill battle.
Well, this is exactly the same halftime scoreline we had on Dust 2. It was a 10-5 scoreline as well. So once again, it's going to be all that pistol round. Who gets it? Well, the first map we've seen INTZ pick up both pistol rounds. This one we've seen Swole Patrol pick up the opening pistol round. We'll see if they can get the second half pistol. Just waiting on for the players to ready up.
Well, what do you think INTZ was doing right that made them just allow... Do you think really just Swole Patrol sometimes gets a little too comfortable in their own skin sometimes? Like, they just... I think they learned after the first game that they wouldn't guard INTZ as not a formidable opponent, so... I don't know. Do you think they just got too comfortable again?
No, I think INTZ just gone, you know what, let's go back to what was working on Dust 2, but it was pretty much a rush, or I wouldn't say a rush, it was a group up and let's really take over a site really quickly, catch Swole Patrol off guard. And that's exactly what they did towards the end of that map on or the end of the first map on Dust 2 that really brought that game back to a from a 15-8 into a 16-14. They done that. It worked for them. I think it was in round 12, round 13 when it was 10-2. So they figured, hey, if it worked on Dust, it might work on Mirage, and it did. It closed them out the final 3 rounds and a half.
Yeah, it certainly brought it closer, but Swole Patrol still in those double digits is a very big thing to manage. That you having a lead in general in CSGO is just so huge because it does allow you a lot of elbow room to try out different play styles and see what really works out, and does allow that leniency. But at the moment right now, second half of the pistol, already right now, INTZ not going to deny that bomb plant, and right now still a man advantage. Ooh, almost taking out Cello, but Cello's going to be able to take out Marky, but there it is. Hanging out in the back is Psalm near kitchen, just waiting for anybody that can pop up, and KNG, they know exactly where he is. They just get one, but I mean, they don't really have to go aggressive here, Swole Patrol. They can just allow them. Ooh! Oh, no defuse kit.
Full 10-second defuse going to attempt to come out, but Food just playing this one very, very smart. But
It's alright, big one this.
so there it is. All kills go the way of INTZ. No player is going to survive. It's going to be KNG to die to the bomb explosion. And just like we've seen on map 1, one team take both pistol rounds. This time, it's on their opponent's map pick. So Swole Patrol, they're now just 5 rounds away from going into the IEM Sydney 2019 North America closed qualifier. If they can get to 16 before INTZ do, they of course will win. So the first to 16, unless we have a 15-all scoreline.
IEM Sydney is so cool, dude. One of the coolest events ever.
Look, for the I think this is the 3rd year it's happening. The first 2 years I didn't actually go, and funny enough, I actually live 15 minutes from the venue, so a little bit hard in my situation. But that's a different story for a different day.
You gotta admit, the crowd like the crowds get really invested there. I think that's cool.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. We're the best, and I'm being biased when I say that. Well, KNG gonna find one onto Summers.
No shame.
Presence for mid here is gonna be Swag by himself, and he's gonna get some teammate and get some help. KNG,
What on earth is going on?
Real.
Just Swole Patrol getting eco. Uh-oh, nade. Hello. 3 HP. Oh no, you really don't want to do that. But they've got an AK. Destiny's got an AK in his hands this time. Stop it. I'm done. That's a full eco. How and why do you let that happen? It's just not caring anymore, maybe. Not so much the fact that maybe not caring, just, throwing the respect. You see that tank behind the CTs? That respect has probably just been run over.
Oh. Nice. Alright. Well, Swole Patrol is still in a very formidable lead. They are going to go for their AK Deagle trick. And see if they can just pull us quite a little bit of eco. But Destiny are right off the bat saying no to that. But Food is managed to find a kill. A lot of damage, disengaging. Does allow a little bit of time for the remaining CTs to rotate over to A. See if they commit to A, or they just go ahead and try to go for around the world.
KNG's still got an AWP inside of the window as well, so I mean, he might be able to get a nice little pick onto Vanity. He does so, but of course that Deagle shot sort of just tickling at KNG, not doing too much damage, but maybe enough that might help his team win the round. Cello sitting under the balcony right now. Food going to make the jump over towards the stairs. Nice shot there from Food. Gets the couple of nice one-taps with that AK onto Zam. Cello going to come in from under the balcony again, looking for more. He only finds 2. 1-on-2. Marquee. Marquee is no more. KNG deletes him from that round.
Well, that was absolutely interesting to see that INTZ is now just slowly closing it out, and we're going to see a little bit of a full save coming in from Swole Patrol. Do you think there is a level of comfort that is going about where they're just rushing in there and it's kind of like punishing them. And now we're seeing INTZ just looking very strong and just going to shut them out. Not going to have them completely flip one over. Som will be able to at least find Cello, but I mean, at the moment, their economy's doing okay. It's not going to even dent it.
Yeah, quick round's a good round. 11-8. Get it over and done with. Get the buy out for Swole Patrol again. Not going to lie, I actually missed that one. I was... my mind was elsewhere on that. I was actually looking up some more stats. But 11-8, 3-round deficit. And think about it this way, over the past... What are we? It was a 10-2 scoreline. You now see 11-8. So it's a double push here from INTZ. And once again, they open up onto Som as Smoke's flashes come out. Smoke's going to come out again. It's going to be people pushing through Smoke. Swag takes down Destiny, but of course Destiny did manage to get 1 kill, 4 on 3. And look at Food. He's already made his way up onto B short. That's the only player towards B. Now, the long rotation from the T's. Of course, Zand. Does he overextend? He does. Oh, very, very bad mistake there. But of course, you know, trying to retake that.
Yeah.
Trying to retake. Listen, boys, shush, I'm trying to talk, all right?
My ram and just swung ram.
Yeah, I'm going to stop talking and let these guys go.
Nice.
Well, they got the plant. Gonna be in for a rude surprise. There you go, Swole Patrol back. Top of things, grabs an op and saves the day. Walk through the flames. Rise of Phoenix.
All right, tactical timeout coming here for one of the team. Not sure who that is. I can't actually see that on my screen.
Maybe
I'm sure our lovely producer. 12-4. 12-4. 12-8. I don't know where I got 4 from.
4 times 2 is 8.
10 plus 9 is 21, apparently. Marky, speaking of 21, Marky happens to be on 21 kills, the top of the leaderboard. Yell's out just on a 7 and 13 at the moment, of course. Once again, he was one of these players that were you know, fairly decent on Dust. I'm just going to go back and have a look at how these guys were playing. Of course, Yell ended up with 26 kills on Dust 2. The 21st round here in map number 2 of this best of 3. Of course, Swole Patrol 4 rounds away from picking up the match and moving on to the closed qualifier. Of course, INTZ, they are 8 rounds away and they need a good CT side here on Mirage. And considering that this is their map pick, their T side didn't start off all that well, down 10-2. They did, however, use the old tactic. Let's all group up together and take on a side all at once. 5 against 1, 5 against 2 generally goes in favor of the 5-man person or 5-man team that is taking over a site, and that's exactly what happened. As I see some mid presence again here from both teams, sort of pretty much a standard default at the moment.
So it can happen. Ooh, KNG does find Vanity though, but they managed to get the trade off. Swag is still alive. Up is still out there, and they still have that long range. Still out there though. If they win this round, this is certainly just gonna things hard. They certainly have more utility at the moment, Swole Patrol.
Oh, missed shot there from Yell. Spot the barrel out, and Som gets punished with a nade out, but Molotov not going to do too much damage. Marky going to come in. He's now going to make his way through the murder hole and looking for more. He gets one with the final ball, and now Marky. No time. And he's going to survive just, but of course he won't get any money. Marky now 23 and 13. Wouldn't
right
this
now.
be? Wouldn't this be an amazing comeback if INTZ were to pick this up? If they manage, to get
Would.
if they manage to pick up the next 7 rounds in a row, that would actually make my prediction correct. When I did say a 16-12 scoreline.
Yeah, but you didn't say where it was, so there you go. Did you say 16-12 Swole? Ooh.
No, I just said 16-12. So I said if INTZ win the next 7 rounds.
Suck, monkey, carry me.
We got the trades. We got the trades.
Don't know what INTZ has up their sleeve, but they are certainly getting.
I'm not sure whether he said marquee or monkey, but I'm pretty sure it says marquee.
What? Shit.
Saturday, surely he doesn't win this. Not with 2 HP.
I don't think he's walked up, is he?
Oh, look at this play. Look at this play.
I'm holding my breath.
Vanity wins this, I'm telling you. Vanity's going to win this.
He won.
Wow. Marquis, stop listening to the stream.
Did you die on Cat with me, some? Or who
Yeah.
was it?
The bench guy opted me.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay, maybe he made a liar out of me. He does win those. Vanity. 13. Okay, yeah, but even the 16-12 scoreline could come out. Just in the other way, though.
That was crazy close. That's amazing. Certainly expensive round for Swole Patrol, but now they are keeping the economy pretty even amongst between the teams. So we'll see how it goes.
Wow. That was. Right. Put it this way, okay. We'll see pretty much another save from INTZ here. So
Well, they gotta.
Opting to give up 14 rounds and maybe go back to what was working in the first parts of the second half after they once they got the rifles in their hands, just showing no respect, taking those early round gambles that certainly did pay off for them.
Swole plays risky a lot, but we'll see how it goes. Yells out, "Oh my god, no, no, oh my lord."
Hands on heads, not like this. Hands on heads, not like this. 4 on 3. The flank coming in, but Swag
Whoa.
aware of the situation. Marquis and Vanity, they find a kill each. And, well, we've got K&G with that MP9. Nice little bro zone. And now the last player has been spotted. He makes his way back towards the underpass area. Vanity was actually going to make his way over towards A, but
He ran to A, dude.
Fair enough. I think they were expecting them to try to go around, go to kitchen, but they were like, no, don't do it. Just go ahead and plant. And Vanity's gonna catch him off guard. Oh,
Vanity, hello.
yeah, that was a little bit of response time. Took a bit.
That was yeah, that could have been costly. Anyhow, 14-9. Doesn't matter. He got the kill in the end. He survived, I think it was, 10, 12, 16 HP, something like that. Red HP, nonetheless, 14-9. They have a 5-round buffer, 2 rounds away from picking up this best of 3 in a 2-0. Well, it's going to be INTZ going to give up map point, or match point, I should say. Should they lose this one, of course, opt for the bye next round. In fact, they would have forced into that last round, actually. So it's all but over, I dare say. But there's still plenty of time left. There's a Deagle and a Mac 10, 2 on 3. Still a winnable situation, but looking at their armor. Tell you what, Som talks a lot. Som really talks a lot. Maybe because he's dying.
Do they?
But yeah, 10 and 17 at the moment for Som. Poor Som.
Fair. I can't hear them, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll give you a tip. He talks a fair bit,
The
Anyhow, it is.
Are they the IGL or?
Oh, he's talking in game after he dies. Anyway, we've heard Tom talk a fair bit in this game. Of course, this is match point, and it's going to be 6 match points at that. A similar scoreline from what we've seen on Dust 2, and although it was a 15-8 to start an INTZ comeback. See, as they on the CT side here on Mirage, of course, they're on the T side on Dust 2. Of course, a little bit easier on the T side on Dust 2 than what the CT is on Mirage, I believe. Take a look. They've got a couple of M4s, a couple of Orgs, K&G on the Scout. Of course, not a whole lot of money. They've got 1 smoke left, and that's on K&G. So Vanity takes down Cello. K&G gets the trade kill right now as the bomb going to make its way back through T-spawn. Destiny sitting under the balcony here. This is the big play. This is what Destiny lives for right now.
This is their destiny. Quite literally. Can they fulfill it, though? That is the question. Drop them all. They have the information. Oh, they flush him out. They know exactly where he is. And they managed to get the kill. Not going to be able to get the results. It's double kill. This is looking like very much this is Swole Patrol's game. But we can't count out KNG and Zan just yet, though. Solomon's in a good position. Sees the gun through the smoke, and that's going to be it. That is a 2-0 right there. Swole Patrol taking it, moving on to the closed qualifier.
Yeah, well done to Swole Patrol. 16-14 on Dust, and now at 16-9 on Mirage. They close that one out in great fashion. They pick up, I think it was 6 rounds in the end, but just wow. What a match between both teams. Yeah, it was real fun. We hope you hope you all enjoyed the coverage here on CappingTV. I think that is, for the moment, that is going to be us done and dusted. In fact, we are going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with our next best of 3. Stick around here on CappingTV.
All eyes are on you. So give them greatness with Intel Extreme Masters certified PCs and notebooks and game like the pros. When you see the unique IEM certified stickers on the outside, you'll find high-grade components with Intel Core i5 and i7 processors inside. Every purchase includes in-game content and supports the prize pool of Intel Extreme Masters. Game like a pro, because the world is watching.
Prepare for combat. Go forth and conquer. Absolutely stunning!